Welcome back, my friends, to another video. We've already done a video on liquid elements machines. If you haven't seen that one, go check it out. It overviews the different liquid element machines here with Demo. And in this video, we're gonna go over the pads, and there's something really unique about these pads.
Yes.
And the liquid abrasives, and kind of show you those. So what do we have here?
Well, thank you very much for having me again on your channel. So yeah, we have here our liquid elements polishing line. We have 3 different polishers. We have the fine polish, we have a medium polish, and we have a heavy cut polish. So everything is color coded nowadays. Every big company does it. So you see the green. So even the liquid is green or even yellow like this one. So you really can't make a difference. And yes, there's something special to those compounds.
I bet they can guess what this smells like. Leave your comment down below. What do you think it smells like? It's sour apple.
Exactly, it's apple. The yellow one is pretty easy to guess. It's banana.
Yes.
And it's a really vibrant. Actually, the banana one, it's my favorite actually.
Yeah.
And then we have the heavy compound, the heavy cut compound that smells like wild cherry.
It smells good.
And also the color is in the red theme. So yeah, everything is nice and color coded.
Yep.
So those are our polishing liquids, and then we have the equivalent pads with that.
With this weird divot out of the middle.
Exactly, and that weird divot in the middle actually has a purpose because it serves 2 purposes. The first purpose is we want to avoid heat. I mean, we have this little hole here which helps a lot of the center hole. But with this little divot here, we can avoid this heat even more. So, because where those pads are most prone to fail is in the middle. They start deteriorating here. The glue which attached the backing plate with the foam starts to deteriorate with the heat. And then that can cause a complete loss of the pad. You lose the backing.
Right, the adhesive.
You use the adhesive, and then the pad goes I don't know where.
Yeah.
So you want to avoid this in any circumstances. And the next thing is probably you can see it with pads where you don't have a center hole. All the polishing liquids is accumulating in the middle with the DA polisher.
Yep.
So you always have this little white ring in the middle, which is a pain to get out, because with the DA, the polish has the tendency to accumulate in the middle. With this little cone here, we avoid this. So we keep our polishing liquid where you want it, in the outer part of the pad. You always want the polishing part in the pad because most of the polishing is done on this outer edges here, not in the middle. In the middle, you don't have any polishing action going on actually. So we keep our liquid where you want it, where it's active. That means you need less of the polishing liquid because you work it longer where it should be.
Yeah.
So this is the idea behind this little cone.
Yeah, that center hole too, if that builds up that polish and you don't clean it off, it hardens.
Exactly.
And then you're not gonna get a good finish out of it.
Those pads are, by the way, made in Germany completely. So no Chinese fingers are involved here.
Yeah.
So we are very proud of this. This is our own foam. The cone is made by hand, by the way.
Really?
So, yeah, there's a guy sitting there and doing that.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm not kidding. So
He's pretty good.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, he has a little machine.
Okay.
And he has to press down on it. But yeah, we do this by ourselves. We're very proud of this. So that's why we can offer those pads also for a very, very good price. And the foam is very stable.
Yeah.
So you tried it out yesterday, those pads.
Yeah.
Even if you apply a lot of pressure, those pads stay in form. So they don't get compressed a lot. I mean, they lose a little bit of stiffness when you work them very long, but not like other pads, other cheap pads. You know, immediately you put some liquid on, polish 10 seconds, and you are always already flat on the panel. You know, okay, this is probably not holding long.
And really smooth when you have them on the machine too as well. You know, sticking with the pads, is it just these 3 or is there more?
No, we have
different.
We have a blue pad, which is a little bit more coarse than the red one.
Okay.
And then we have a purple jeweling pad, which is a little bit softer than the green one here.
Okay.
So
but your three main ones would be here.
Those are the three ones which are made for those liquids. Of course, you can use the ultra fine polish with the jeweling pad in order to maybe, if you have a very soft paint and you see that even the green pad leaves a little bit of hazing, you can use the jeweling pad and try this one out. Yeah.
Killer. And I mean, in the cutting pads too, you can see, when you get a close look, you can see the open cell structure. You can feel the thickness and the density, the hardness of the pad and everything. So these actually do cut very well.
No, yeah, and the blue one, I mean, let me grab this one very quick because it's even more coarse. So this is even, I mean, if you go with your finger over that, you can feel how open this pad is.
Yep.
And you can probably even see it on camera how rough this thing will be. So yeah, I mean, you can do some serious cutting with those pads. And this is then the jeweling pad, and this is very, very soft.
Very soft.
Yeah.
Very soft. So finishing pads, medium, if you wanted to do like a one step, use that yellow pad. Exactly.
So this is actually our equivalent, I would say, to what is a good one step where everybody knows. Sonax.
Yeah, Oberk has a great, Oberk Sol has a great.
Sonax EX0406.
Okay.
That's in that range, I would say, is you can see this. If you really only want one polish, because you said, I'm a little bit more on the cost-effective side, I don't want to spend a lot of money on polishing liquids.
Right.
I would say, okay, if you really have to nail it down to one liquid in our line, go with the yellow. This should more or less make 80 to 90% of all the jobs.
Yeah, yeah. So that's awesome. So talking about the liquid abrasives now, uniqueness to these, using them yesterday, like long working time.
Yeah, they have
zero dusting.
Zero dusting, even with the heavy cut, you have zero dusting. You have a super long working time. You can polish them forever, literally. And also the removal of the residue from the paint, you can leave it on for 10 minutes and you can come with your microfiber towel, wipe it off. Very, very easy wipe off, no problems whatsoever. So
I've been doing a lot of testing of different polishing. There's some of them that, are so greasy and oily. It's like you wipe it off and then you have to go grab another towel to wipe off all the streaking and stuff. And that
Mancena, for example, the Mancena compounds are very, very sticky,
oily,
especially very oily, sticky. And when you have a soft paint, man, this is awful to work with. And then you really regret going to town with that. That's when you want another type of polish.
Yeah.
So just try if you find a better solution.
Yeah.
With our polishes, you won't have this problem. I mean, they are all easy to use. We designed all this stuff for the weekend warrior, but also for the professionals out there. We want to please both of them.
Yeah.
That's why also our products are reasonable priced, because I mean, not everybody wants to spend $50 on a 32-ounce bottle of polishing liquid.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. I mean, if you can find a quality product, that is a little bit less expensive, obviously.
And
you
also,
can do the
by
math.
the way, made in Germany. So this stuff comes out of our factory.
Yeah.
We buy our abrasives. Everything is made by Liquid Elements in-house.
That's awesome. And we got a car here. This is a rental car that has been through a bunch of different car washes that you can see. It has all kinds of scratches on it and stuff.
40,000 miles plus something.
Yeah. And so show you some before and afters. We're going to be polishing on this thing and show you what these pads, machines, and liquid abrasives are capable of doing.
Yeah.
So
let's do it. The medium compound. Let's see what we can do with that stuff. Dab it.
you can almost see through it right now where most of it's already gone.
Yeah.
And that was just one
pass. I mean, you have to work it slowly. You have to give the abrasive the time to work. If you go like this, it doesn't work.
Okay. Slow it down. Patience.
Slower is faster when it comes to polishing.
Slow and steady. I like to just turn the machine up as high as it will go and work really fast.
And you don't want to go too far. I always say 6 times the size of the pad is the working area you wanna have as a working area. You don't want to go further than that.
Yeah.
That's the rule of thumb.
Yeah.
Also for those beginners out there, that's a good advice. Don't stretch it too much. Don't go over the whole hood with one polishing, with one attempt.
Yeah.
You really want to break it down in those little pieces. And I'm really not applying a lot of pressure here. I'm just guiding the machine. Look,
Green is good.
green is good. And I don't have the need to hold it in the back because the machine is so balanced well.
Yeah.
So I just guiding it over the surface and go to town.
Yeah.
Polishing should be fun. If you're working hard, you do something wrong.
Yeah. I like that. Polishing should be fun.
And then you can ramp it up if you want. In order to break down the abrasive, you increase the speed a little bit.
So you said something interesting there, break down the abrasive. So is this a diminishing abrasive
Yes.
where it starts a little,
Exactly.
coarse and it will slowly start to...
Yeah, all of the, I mean, as you can see now, I worked it for quite some time, even on full speed.
Yeah.
There's no dust. And I would say we have, with the one step now, 80%.
Yeah. I mean, it's taken out all those smaller swirls.
Exactly.
There are some obviously...
There are some deeper
bigger marks in
scratches,
there.
of course, but this is only a medium polish on a medium pad.
And it wipes off really nice.
And the circle time, I mean, I could even go another 2 or 3 minutes over that,
Yeah.
but the abrasives are gone. And you don't want to have a lot of heat on the surface. As cooler the surface, as better it is.
Yeah.
Because if you start heating up the clear coat too much, clear coat is like plastic.
Yeah.
And then it gets gooey, and then all those abrasives in the polishing liquid gets actually then grabbed by the soft plastic, and then it cannot do its work.
Right.
So you want a cool surface all the time. Then the abrasives can do the best work in the polishing liquid.
Are these products body shop safe?
Yes.
Okay.
There are no fillers inside. We did this because it's our Pro series, Liquid Elements Pro. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it has to be shop safe.
Okay.
There are no fillers. I mean, we don't want to hide anything. You see what you get. I mean, we can go with a panel wipe over it. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Excellent.
no silicones inside here.
Well, there it is. We're going to put some sets together too with the machines, with the different pads and liquid abrasives. So save you guys some money, buy a bundle, get it all together, and be able to try the entire assortment from Liquid Elements too. So
Yeah, and as you can see, the machine is very well balanced.
Yeah.
Easy to work with. I mean, it has plenty of power. I was polishing on, what was it, 3,800 RPMs, which is my preferable speed.
Yeah.
And it's plenty of power. You don't need more.
There's a well balance to quality, ease of use,
Yeah.
and then just the cost effectiveness of it.
Yeah, this
I mean,
machine
so
is retail $230.
you hit all the marks.
So-
I mean, thoroughly impressed. I mean,
Yeah. I mean,
job.
if you think about getting a Rupes Mark V, this is close to 600. You get almost 3 machines of those.
this is true.
So
Facts.
I mean, for $700, you can get the 5-inch, the 3-inch, and the 1-inch machine, and then you can polish almost everything which comes under your fingers. So
I think you just made our bundle right there. Just all the machines right together.
yeah, go ahead.
Demo, I want to thank you again, man.
No, thank you very
Valuable.
much for having me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here always. Give me
Appreciate
a call
it.
whenever you want. I will
Yeah.
come to town.
Yeah. And
I'm
we're starting
here.
with the machines and liquid abrasives and the pads and everything, but
Yeah.
I'm excited to dive into more of the actual liquid parts
Yeah.
of Liquid Elements and some of the cleaning, the maintenance products
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah, we
Ceramic
have glass
coatings.
cleaner, rim cleaner, interior cleaners. We have them all. Everything made in Germany. Most of the stuff without harsh chemicals, because that's also something we have in mind. We want to have the human being is always in our mind when we create our products, because a lot of those products also have a lot of chemicals you really don't want to have on your skin.
Yeah.
And they are very bad for your health. And we are trying to eliminate all this crap out of our products. It is a little bit harder then to get to the point where it cleans as well.
Right.
But there's where the brain power comes in. I mean, you can achieve a good interior cleaner, put in some harsh chemicals, and yeah, you can go to town and it cleans very well. But what does it do to your for your health?
Yeah.
And if you're a professional and you work every day with that stuff, you get this every day on your skin, on your, I don't know where. You breathe it in. If you don't wear a mask, I mean, I always say when we repolish now without PPE, without, I mean, I always recommend at least gloves, polishing even. I mean, you can't see it, but there is still some dusting going on here. You remove some clear coat. This has to go somewhere.
Yep.
Most of it gets trapped in the pad.
Yeah, blowing
but
out those
something
pads.
goes off the pad. You breathe this stuff in, and if you do this on a daily basis, you better wear a mask.
Yeah.
Amo, for example, look at him. He's using a mask even by polishing.
Yep.
He's right.
Yep. Better safe than sorry.
Use better safe than sorry, exactly. And that's why we create our chemicals without those harsh chemicals. And it's a very, very hard task to get there, to get the cleaning power. Because, it's not easy to do this.
Yeah. Well, make sure you subscribe because we got a lot of other videos coming on more liquid element products and a lot of other videos we have on there. So again, thank you, Demo. Appreciate it, man.
Thank you very much
Wealth
for having
of knowledge.
me.
Excited to have your products on the site.
I'm glad to hear.
All right. Check them out, guys. See you next time.
Thank you very much. Have a nice one.